Hi everyone. Here I wanted to show everyone how one might go about faking the globe in a graphics program like After Effects. This is usually something along the lines of what NASA would be using. Here I have the program Adobe After Effects. It allows me to take square images and such as the continents here, a square image, and wrap them around a ball. So what you would be doing is take it, for example, this image here. This is just a square image of the continents and so forth. This is a square image of the glossy layer that would sort of shine in a globe image. It's the alpha channel. This is the night sky. Every porch light in the world lighting up the sky, which is nonsense. But here's the square image, and here are different other things too. These are just diffusion layers. You're going to see this bump map. See how it looks sort of 3D? You apply this as well, that's square, and it bumps to create a 3D layer like the clouds or the continents and give you the illusion of height where there's higher altitudes on the globe model. So here's another bump map that you're going to repeat. This is a fog layer that you'll see an example of here in a moment. So then we've got our stars we're going to start out with. So you'll see down here, here is my layers. All of these layers I showed you here, they're down here in the project. But one thing you don't see is we have a parallel light, we have a camera, we have an adjustment layer, and these are my haze layers, an orb and all that stuff. But what I'm using is on these layers I've created, going, layer, new, solid. I choose a solid. This is basically a solid is just a black blank slate where you build something off of. So I've built a bunch of black blank slates, and one of them holds my stars. So let me turn these off. Stars, that's what we need. Those are turned on. Now we need our globe. So I've used an effect. I applied it to this layer here, and I've gone Effect, Video Copilot, Video Copilot Orb. This is the effect I use. It's a plugin from a company called Video Copilot, who is a visual effects company who provide free tutorials teaching the average person how to use After Effects. And one of the things they've taught is how to create a globe Earth in After Effects. So if you go ahead, take a look. I'll turn on my globe. There it is. So how do I get the square image on this ball? So let's go to the effects. We'll go to maps. As you can see here, usually these are folded up. You'll go to your maps and you say, what's the diffusion layer? What's the glossy amount? How glossy? What does it illuminate? And what's the percentage? You see I've already plugged these in just for time. And I'd say earth diffuse layer, earth gloss layer, and those are those images down here that you can see it's referencing. So there's our ball. So next we want to turn on our cloud shadows, which it's also VC Orb. It's the same plugin. I've just duplicated the layer and made changes. So I'll turn it on. There's our diffuse layer. Those are going to be our shadows from the clouds that are above. So then we're going to turn on our clouds. There's the clouds. And there's our shadow and our glow. Same effect. It's VC Orb. I'm just changing different parameters. As you can see, you have things like radius. You've got material options, what color, how much does it illuminate. Those are all very important things that, of course, define this look as being, quote, NASA's version of real, and so forth. So, and you tell it which, layers to use. And all it's doing is wrapping a square image around a ball, as I keep reminding. So then you want to turn on haze. That's just this haze that's, the atmosphere type stuff. So it's seriously the same effect duplicated multiple times, and all you're doing is changing colors and changing different parameters and applying them on top of each other. So now you've got, okay, well, where's the sun in all of this lighting one side of the earth? Well, let's turn on the sun, our 3D light. It's right there. So once that's on, it's telling us this is where the light is going to be. You can see this light is in here. But as I go here, you turn on our adjustment layer, which is another color layer, sort of. And now let's turn on our camera. Camera's on. And once it's on, I already have some frames set of how close up I want to be zoomed in. I want to be on the dark side of Earth because the sun's shining the other side. So it's right there. And all it is I told it that the dark side is this map that is the lights of porch lights, in America or whatever, all over the continents anyway. And the glow too. You want it to glow, so I made those orange lights glow. by using a glow effect. And all it's doing is just giving the illusion that all this is lit up. So now that we have these layers turned on, this is how I made it. And I want to, you know, animate it and rotate the earth. And this is how you do it, guys. This is how you fake things. You fake scenes. You fake photos. You know, I want to be on the moon and zoom way out or whatever. And tell everybody, oh, look, I'm on the moon and I took a photo of Earth. Let me just, you know, zoom way out. There we go. Oh, let me just, you know, do the big blue marble. There we go. Big blue marble. This is how it's done. I did not go to school for this. However, I've been doing this for over 10 years and taught myself all this stuff. But as I learned of the flat Earth, you know, I was like, holy crap. I know exactly how to do this, and I know exactly how they're doing it. You know, when you have the interview of the guy that says, you know, it is Photoshop because it has to be. Yeah, it has to be. Absolutely. So no real mystery. And now this can also be like redefined. If you were to go to videocopilot.net, Andrew Kramer, the effects artist for that company, he does a breakdown of this effect in an even greater detail. It's like a 1 hour long tutorial, and all he's doing is just showing you how to do the effect. He's not saying flat earth or any of that stuff, but I was when I saw it. So this was, you know, years of me just doing visual effects and realizing that you can, man, this is not hard to do. This took me maybe 35 minutes to create this. So anyway, guys, this is how you're being fooled.